Welcome to the Spectrum of Parenting, where we talk about issues in the special needs community. I'm your host, Faith. I'm a producer here at Fox26, and I'm also a special needs mom. And today I am so excited to welcome the ladies with Waves of Impact. We have Ashley Arce and Ruby Morgan. Welcome, ladies.
Hi.
I'm so happy to have you both here. I just love your organization. So tell our viewers all about Waves of Impact and how you're helping special needs children.
That is a wonderful question, and can be a really long one, but
we got time.
Waves of Impact began kind of semi-unofficially in 2011
Okay.
with just a couple of camps, just kind of seeing how things would go. And then it officially became a 501c3 in 2013. And our goal is to work with children that face exceptional challenges, whether they are autism, Down syndrome, paraplegic, quadriplegic, TBI, cancer, just any type of really difficult neurotypical or neurodivergent or physical ailment, as well as wounded warriors. And we offer these free surf experiences because the water is healing and everybody can be at one with nature and just try something new and still be connected with everyone at the same time.
Yeah, I was going to say, why surfing? Why do you think that is such a great activity for special needs children and wounded warriors and everything?
So the water is just, it's a magnificent place to be. It's
my son's happy place for sure.
Oh,
he loves surfing. He loves playing in the water. So
yes, there is something I think for all humans. Maybe some people don't really love the water, but I'm not one of those people. The ocean is calming and healing. You find peace and tranquility when you're out there. It's also quite forgiving because you can just fall in it. You're enveloped in love, and I don't understand the actual connect that happens, but a lot of our neurodivergent children find just utter calmness in there, and they can go in and be quite frustrated or scared, and then they walk into the water, and within a few minutes it completely changes. They reset, and it's just peaceful.
yeah, definitely. With my son being level 2 autistic, I mean, he can really I think the water helps dim some of the senses. When he's under the water, it's less light, less noise. And with autistic children, they can get so overwhelmed by those types of things. So I think that's why he's always been so drawn to water. And he actually got to come. We'd been on the wait list to come to Waves of Impact for a couple of years, but a couple weekends ago, we got to experience how amazing this program is. Can we cue up that video? Yeah, there's my boy, my little surfer.
And he's partnered up with Drew. Drew Tedesco is one of our newer volunteers. He's been with us about a year and a half now, and he's a really, really exceptional surfer on the island.
Oh gosh, no, he was amazing with Noah. He even helped get me on the board so I could surf with him. And yeah, this is where Drew was able to stand up. We never got Noah to stand, but that's okay. He truly enjoyed it. I wasn't sure how he would do out there. He's never surfed before, done anything like this before. We actually hadn't been to the ocean in about 2 years, because the last time I took him to the ocean, he kept wanting to go out farther and farther. And I was like, buddy, this is too far. We're going to get caught in a riptide or something, or get bitten by a shark or something. So I felt bad, but I felt like it was too dangerous. But in this type of environment, yeah, he got to go horseback riding that day. You guys had so many volunteers and helpers, and you helped us have such a special day, because when you're a special needs parent, it can just be a constant grind of please don't hurt yourself, please don't hurt others. But in a day like this, where we're surrounded by beautiful volunteers and people who really cared about families like ours, you guys are just doing such a wonderful thing. I can't speak highly enough for Waves of Impact.
I think that's another aspect of it, is also providing a safe and happy environment for the kiddos to be in, and allowing you as a parent to kind of sit back and just enjoy watching it while we take care of your kid. It's, only for 30 minutes or so, but we enjoy it. And then we also really enjoy watching the parents see their reactions. And, it's just all about being together and creating connections with each other, letting your kid create a connection with the ocean, and letting that all come together in a nice, happy beach environment.
Yes. Yeah, it was great. It was a big love fest with all the parents and kids out there. It really was.
It is. It's a lot of trust as well. We have quite a number of families that will come out and they ask a million questions, which I love questions. They're great. You never learn unless you ask. And it can either be I don't understand what's happening, or I'm really scared, or the child is really scared. We had this one, I think it was Jonathan is his name, and he was Mr. Wonderful of 2023, crowned at the special needs like dance or program.
Some like special needs prom or
It was-
something like that.
Oh, that's nice.
Fantastic.
Tim Tebow does that.
He does.
I forget what it's called, but maybe it was something like that.
I think it was that one. But so he was crowned as Mr. Wonderful, and he is wheelchair bound, and so a lot of our children that are wheels dependent, we basically become their wheelchair for them on the surfboard. But as we were going out, you know, I became his wheels for him, and he told me, I'm scared. And I just I lost it. I was like, you know, it's you and me. It's just you and me. We're gonna do this together. Don't worry about anything else behind you. It's just the two of us here on this board and my friends, and we have you. And so that's a lot of trust that the family is putting in us to carry their child that depends completely in a wheelchair. And then for a young adult, because he was older teens, to understand what was going on, but then to be able to communicate that. And then for me to be like, okay, well, I've got you.
No. Well, you have special needs relatives, don't you? We were talking about that.
I do, yes, ma'am. I have 2 cousins who are wheelchair dependent. They are both quadriplegic with a C2 and C3 separation and C3, C4 separation. And so, again, you know, it's my family, so I'm quite particular, and I only trust so many people with them in the water because there are many things that can happen. But as long as you have so many hands and connections and people that are watching everything for complete safety, then you just let go and let it happen, and miracles occur every moment.
Yeah, no, it was, I mean, just seeing my son do that and not have a meltdown or freak out or try to go out too far in the water like he did the last time. I mean, he wanted to be where you all were. And, you know, he can be a little antisocial, so that was such a blessing to see too. But he clearly felt so safe with you all, and everybody was so patient and kind. So I loved bringing him out there. I can't wait for next year already.
Good, yay.
And you guys do this program in Galveston, and you do other locations as well, right?
We are definitely nationwide. We have 2 locations, Galveston and Corpus Christi for Texas. Our largest camps ever, of course, are in Texas because everything's bigger in Texas.
Yes, it is.
And Galveston, just the community here is massive. So we have a lot of support, and being on Pareto Beach is just such a wonderful place and safe space for our families to be.
It was. I'd never been to Pareto Beach before.
Oh my gosh, go back.
It was excellent. No, I loved it. I mean, we normally go the public beaches and stuff, and that's just too much for Noah, but Pareto Beach was very nice, more isolated, quiet.
It is.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest reason, the Pareto family is fantastic for opening it up to us, but the biggest part is that there's not so much distraction and tourism, which is wonderful for the island, but for a safe space for our children who aren't able to handle the noise and the crowds all the time. This is another place where the families have said, this was the first time I was able to let my child walk to the water and be okay and watch and sit them, watch them just go alone. But
you have to be a helicopter parent all the time when you have a special needs child. You have to make sure that they're not, doing anything that's going to hurt themselves or hurt someone else. But yeah, that was just a great opportunity to, I don't have a lot of caregivers that I can trust with Noah. A lot of the caregivers that I have are family. Right. They're the only ones who can really handle Noah's unique way of doing things. And, the fact that Davis and I could bring him and have you guys help us, that was such a blessing. So I can't I can't say enough for you guys. So
I'm so sorry, I completely forgot.
Oh,
yes, our locations you're asking about.
Our locations. Yeah.
I know, I get distracted.
I do too. It's okay.
So we have our camps in Texas, and then we are in 7 different locations in California,
nice,
as well as Gloucester, Massachusetts, and then 2 locations in New Jersey.
Wow.
I'm hoping to break into Florida.
Yeah, Florida, Hawaii, why not?
Oh, sign me up.
Don't tell us twice.
Well, I was talking to one of the surfers, and he said that he'd just gotten done with a competition in Hawaii, and I was like, wow, these guys are certified. They're legit. They talk to the talk, for sure. They're like, what's up, bro, dude?
Yes. A little how's it.
What?
How's it? It's kind of like a hey man, what's up?
I did hear that. I didn't know what they were talking about. I was like, how's it? How's it what?
Hawaii lingo.
Yes.
I know. I gotta get more hip with that. But they were great. So tell us how people can find out more about Waves of Impact, where they can go.
Rue, would you like to take this?
Sure. So we have social media. We've got Instagram and Facebook. We're always posting on there about events coming up, ways to volunteer. We open up our volunteer registration to every camp a couple weeks before each camp. So we're always looking for volunteers that want to help out, whether it's here in Texas or California. Sometimes we have volunteers from Texas fly out to California because they want to volunteer there.
Oh, that's fun.
And then we're also on I already said that, we're on Facebook.
Webpage.
And then our website has all the info, more about us, our mission, ways to donate, more about events coming up.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I love that. I really hope that people who see this might want to be interested in volunteering, because this truly could not happen without the incredible volunteers. How many volunteers do you think were at the beach over the weekend?
This weekend, a little over 200.
Wow, God bless them. That's really great. I mean, it takes a village, you know. So that's a whole village right there. All right.
Our camps do not happen without them. So
yes,
we are so grateful for every single person that shows up. And just every community that we have a camp in just always shows up and shows out, and the support that we receive from restaurants that, you know, donate lunch or drinks or food or provide a place for us to gather after camp. It's so cool to see all these communities coming together, and we've made so many friends around the country that have turned into family, and it's just the best thing ever.
It really is. Yeah, you guys have a very cool job. So on behalf of families like mine, really want to thank you guys and all the volunteers for what they do, and thank you so much for coming on the show